behind the velvet rope. She, for now, seems to be done with her vacation, but I have PTSD that she's going to hightail it out of here at any minute. We welcome the one and only Miss Sarah Fraser.
Hi, David. You and I are both back in LA. I know. I got to tell you, I love vacation. And I feel like in another couple of years, I'm going to do like a month in Maine, a month in Michigan. I mean, isn't that what we're working towards, right, David? Like we're becoming producers and big time podcasters so we can take 2 months off and just,
you know what it
enjoy
is?
life. Isn't that it? Isn't that it?
No. I feel every day could be a vacation, but we live in 2023. And in 2023, you always answer email, cell phone, Instagram DMs when something happens. So I believe in vacation work, all within the same hour.
When is the last time you've taken a 1 week vacation and where? Like, and I'm talking that you didn't do that much work, that you didn't record a podcast.
Well,
when?
Before COVID, I went to 56 countries and my list is not done. So I am going to have to figure it out. You know, you also like when you're on these countries, you go on the day tours. I don't know. I'm not really thinking that yet. I want to go to East Africa. I want to see the Great Migration. I've gone to safaris in South Africa and Botswana and Zambia.
Okay, I want to
Africa.
do that. Was it amazing? Was it amazing? That is like my goal with my family.
It's literally Antarctica was second. Africa is my favorite continent ever.
What was so magical about it? Was the safari like unbelievable? You're just seeing all these animals. You're like up close. It's like cheetahs and leopards. Tell me, what was so
everything, all of the above. You could stay in we stayed in nice tents. It's not like you sit in like a Jeep all day under blankets and get driven around and it's like a moving movie. You get so up close to the animals. I did a lion walk where I walked with a lion, a female lion. I have pictures walking with this lion, petting. Like I'm still alive to talk about it, but it's really, I loved it. I loved Africa, and the people, amazing. So
wait, was the food really good too?
Amazing.
But I have IBS. Like, is the food like, I'm so worried to go abroad now because I feel like I have the most sensitive stomach. So I'm like,
forget that. Suck it up. Bring your medicine.
Right. Yeah. My gastrointestinologist guy did say there's stuff that you can take. So I'm going to have to take that so I don't crap my brains out. But all right. So the food was awesome in Africa.
It was amazing. And I used to have a life before Behind the Velvet Rope. I really used to have, listen, one day, I am going to have a life again. But I mean, these people they don't want me to leave, Sarah. So I can't. These listeners are my babies. You're all my babies. I love you. I said this before, and I will say it again. I am happy to go to no event. We'll get into Jill Zarin's big party later.
I cannot believe that you were invited to this. And then I can believe you were invited, but I can't believe the shenanigans.
Major shenanigans. I got to just give me a minute to digest that. But I'm happy to never go to anything. I mean, I went because I would do anything for Jill because Jill is an icon. And I'm happy to have no friends. I'm happy to just work and have all of these listeners. I like these listeners better than my friends.
I know. I all the time, which I hope your friends don't listen because I don't know what they're going to say.
You know?
I know. Well, where do you want to start? We have so much to get into. Oh my God, what ticket are you buying now? Look, he's distracted online.
No.
This man is always, I go to log on. He goes, oh,
I'm telling our mutual ad partner that I just don't have time to do something. Okay, I'm so sorry, you guys. That was rude. I mean, sometimes I take a phone call during this, but it is what it is. Where do you want to start? Where we have a lot of, do you want to, yes, I was going to say.
I'm dying to know because you haven't told me. You and I talk a lot, but you have not told me the details of going to Jill Zarin's party and then Marge from Real Housewives of New Jersey confronting you, right? I guess.
She's an animal. Before we get into that though, can we talk about one thing?
What?
Just to ease me. When it's about me, I gotta ease into it. No, but I really do want to talk about this. This really is keeping me up. I mean, the Kyle army is just so like clueless. The people, can I tell you, the more you and I talk, and I had Rachel, you could tell on, and even Kim and I talked about it. Every time we talk about like It's just not like all is not right in paradise. So many people are saying, just like when they're like New Jersey contracts are out, they're out. They weren't out. Now New Jersey is coming back. We could talk about that. They're filming like ASAP right now, but that's not the point. The point is like all these people that are like fake news. Kyle said it's not true. Just like Dina and Teresa are no longer friends. Watch. Not true. Dina unfollowed everyone. You don't know,
did,
you don't
right?
know the things that I know. And I'm not even saying that rudely. Dina and Teresa are not anymore. And I just think it's weird that all these people can't admit that Kyle and Mauricio, there's real problems. And anyone that doesn't want to admit that is fine with me. I have nothing, I don't care. I really don't. I have nothing against Kyle. I love Kyle. I love her. We had a great time with her at Homeless, Not Toothless, but I can't ignore the facts. But go on. I want to hear, because you just told me about the documentary before.
Well, okay, but I feel like two things can be true, right? The Kyle Army can say they're not divorced, which is the truth, right? I mean,
truth.
But they have had marital issues, and I mean, Kyle has admitted that, but they've also come out and said they're trying to work through them. So I feel like the Kyle Army, I think they're more dumb because of these whole lesbian rumors. I don't know. She was spotted last weekend. Kyle was, and Morgan in Aspen, right? Going to all the famous Aspen haunts. People were taking videos and photos. And, Kyle's this isn't her first rodeo. She knows what she's doing. She knew she was going to be photographed, right? I just don't think they're together. The TMZ is now reporting that Kyle is doing a documentary about Morgan Wade, the country singer, about her sobriety. Apparently she had cancer. I didn't even know who Morgan Wade was until these whole rumors. I'm not a huge country follower. So that Kyle's going to be in the documentary as her friend, and she's producing it. And that is why the two are spending so much time together. I mean, you are smiling, so I feel like you don't buy it for 1 second, but that news just dropped.
I don't know. I mean, listen, here's what I know. There's no statement of, look, they admitted they're having a difficult year of their marriage, which happens 27 years in, of course. Look, you can say that we're staying together and not divorcing all day. Like, we don't know that any more than they know that. It's one day at a time, right? One day at a time. There are two parties involved. I don't think we can predict anything. Hopefully they stay together and work it out. Sure. When I first heard this rumor and called Allison Dubois, and I'll admit it, guys, I texted my good friend Catherine Edwards, and then we got on the phone and we had a whole chat about it. There you go. But I really, really was like, this is insane. But now, I don't know. It's so many weeks later. It's like, and who is this ex-Southern Charm cast member who's seeing them? He's not even